If somebody is convicted of a DUI in Los Angeles County, there are certain mandatory penalties that come along with that. There are certain statewide mandatory penalties on a DUI, and Los Angeles County actually has more severe penalties than the state in general, and many different courthouses have what they would consider mandatory penalties to go along with a DUI. If somebody is convicted of a DUI in Los Angeles County, there is mandatory probation, which means the person is on probation to the court or maybe to a probation officer where they have to stay out of trouble, not drive with any alcohol in their system at all, zero tolerance, not drive without a proper license and insurance, obey all orders of the court, and generally stay out of trouble. That usually is not too much of a problem for first-time DUI offenders, but it is a mandatory term both by the state and the county that somebody be on probation. The probation period on a first-time DUI can be anywhere from 3 years to 5 years. If somebody's convicted of a DUI in Los Angeles, there are also fines and fees that need to be paid to the court, and the minimum fines are $390, but that number is not an accurate number because there are a lot of hidden costs and taxes and multipliers that go into that cost, which increase it. So if somebody were to be convicted of a DUI and on paper the minimum fine looked like $390, by the time they got to the cashier's office, that number would probably be about $2,000 and going higher. In addition to probation and fines, there are mandatory classes. If somebody is convicted of a DUI, they will be ordered to do an alcohol and driver education class, and the minimum class is a 3-month class, once a week for 3 months, and there is a cost associated with that as well. In addition to the fines, the probation, and the classes, if somebody is convicted of a DUI in Los Angeles County, they are now required by the Department of Motor Vehicles to install an ignition interlock device, which is a breath test machine that goes on the car. And these are bare bones minimum terms if somebody is convicted of a DUI and is placed on probation. There is the possibility of jail time, even on a first-time DUI, although normally we are able to avoid that and keep our clients out of county jail. There are situations where even jail time is required on a first-time DUI. If there's a speed enhancement that is alleged and proved, and the person is going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit on the surface streets, or 30 miles an hour or more over the speed limit on the freeway, there is 60 days of county jail, which is required if they are convicted of that. Additionally, if there are other enhancements, like somebody is convicted of a DUI and they had a minor in the car, then they would be required to do jail time because of that conviction with a youngster in the car. So those are some of the minimum penalties if somebody is convicted of a DUI. The fines and fees can go into the thousands and thousands of dollars, and alcohol classes can be extended, 6-month class, 9-month class, 18-month class, and we can see those penalties even on a first-time DUI depending on the facts of the case.